This title screen really should update over the course of the game, so Nemesis would continue to lose clothes, and at this point, like, he wouldn't have a humanoid form. That's still beginning of the game Nemesis right there. But we have advanced past that. And last time, Jill accomplished a great feat. She found all of the fuses, and she got the elevator to work. So now we're following Tyrell, and a missile set to destroy Raccoon City. We have to make a deal with the government by finding the vaccine and getting it to the government before they blow up the place. Hold on, let me take a look around here, see if there's something. It's red. Is there something around here? Oh, there's a box here. Let's open that. Extended barrel for the mag. I don't have the mag with me, but we can take that out. I'm still not really sure why they give you a second handgun. It's not exactly the same as the first one, but... Okay, now we have a very large magnum. There it is. I wonder if I should take that with me. Gunpowder. I mean, I can store that. Maybe we should take some stock of stuff. We have many gunpowders. I don't really need these, though. We have explosive A's. Do we have B's? There's another A, just one B. Got explosive rounds. We could take these out. I could make a lot of ammo with these explosive A's. We only have one B, but I could make many explosive rounds. We have the mag. We have mag ammo. Only one mine round. We don't really don't need that. We have healing. We have a lot of healing stuff. Here's some green herbs. There's a mixed herb. We can take that. Sure, why not? I only have the one flame. Since I only have one B, don't know if I'm going to find a second B. So I could make more flame with that. Or I could just make tons of, just a whole lot of explosives. We could do that. We could, like, combine this and this and get that. Let's put these bullets away. Nope, not that. Let's put this away. Take this out. I also could take out a single herb and use that. Now we're on fine. Probably also want to keep a couple of slots open up. Probably. Do I really need that knife anymore? We could probably take that out. I will just leave it like that for right now. So let's see. So that means I could take the mag and put it there. So now we have mag. We have handgun. We have shotgun. We have grenade launcher. We'll just leave it like this and see how we do. Alright, Tyrell.
We'll find the vaccine up ahead.
Well, I hope he's right. We haven't found Carlos yet. Carlos came up here looking for that vaccine.
Sure you don't need to stop?
Stop and do what? I got your back.
You injured?
Right. Let's get this done.
Looks like he's got a sore arm. His arm's hurting him.
No!
No! No!
Shit!
Poor Tyrell. At least he got more lines in this game than he did in the original. Hello. That's probably fine. Yeah, it's fine. Need something for that. Nest 2. Oh, this is the Nest 2. I mean, the Nest 1 was an RE2, but I guess they had a backup Nest just in case. Attention Nest 2 employees. The objective of this T-Virus research facility differ from those of Umbrella's main Nest facility. Here we focus on real-world use cases which arise as new bioweapons are created and introduced, such as the need for T-Virus vaccines and new weaponry capable of suppressing bioweapons. Some aspects of our work here can be dangerous, so it is imperative that all employees adhere to workplace regulations without fail. In particular, unauthorized entry by unapproved visitors or the removal of work-related data or material will be met with severe disciplinary measures. It is a great honor to be part of the finest research organization in the world. Keep this in mind and stick to the rules as we forge new and revolutionary technologies. Alright, so... Oh, we got a map. The purpose of the Nest 2 is to figure out how to stop the monsters that Nest 1 is making. Sure. Like, it's only prudent that Umbrella figures, look, the stuff we're doing could go wrong very quickly and very easily. So, we're going to have a second lab, which is going to fix the problems made by the first lab, assuming that there are problems, which of course there will not be. Let's see. The workers' break room. We'll check that out, but first let's head down this dead end.
Employees are advised to carry an override key at all times until evacuation.
High-grade gunpowder. Okay, so we make oh, does he have something? Isaac Graves. What happened to poor Isaac? The pay was generous. The benefits were good. Most importantly, they promised me I'd be contributing to state-of-the-art medical tech research. For a university teacher stuck working in nowhere America, it was a golden opportunity, like winning the lottery. So I went for it. I made the pitch to my family, and we agreed to move back to Raccoon City. Well, hindsight is 20/20, because this lab is a den of monsters who conduct cruel and barbaric experiments for the sole purpose of taking human life in the most sickening way possible. It's messed up. The world needs to know. But every time I work up enough courage to blow the whistle, I think of Penny and Casey and immediately chicken out. Umbrella owns this town. There was this guy they caught trying to smuggle out company secrets. They essentially fed him to one of the betas. Fed him. I saw the whole thing. I got my wife and daughter into this. I just need to do my job, do as I'm told, for their sake. But let this be a testament that I do have a conscience and that I've learned my lesson. Well, Isaac's not a bad writer, actually. It's pretty well done compared to most of the diaries we see. Also, remember, having a family is just a source of weakness. Let's see. So there's a room. Okay, let's... Lab 1 seems to head to stairs, and the room to our left I don't think leads to anything. So let's check out this room. More high grade. I could make mag ammo with that. Now I have 2 high grades. I probably should. It's probably the time to start investigating actually making magnum ammo. Also, they did mention hunter betas in that thing, so I assume we'll encounter...
Vaccine synthesis. Place the materials in the chamber.
I don't have materials. I don't have them.
I have to make it myself? Alright, gotta figure this out.
Alright, so I guess Jill's the one who has to actually make it now. Essay on vaccine synthesis. How handy. On the roles of antigens and adjuvants in vaccine synthesis, Dr. Nathaniel Bard, chief researcher, Spencer Memorial Hospital. To most efficiently synthesize a vaccine, both an antigen and an adjuvant are required. The antigen produces an immune response, while the adjuvant increases the effects of such responses, leading to an increased antibody production. By combining samples of these 2 ingredients, one can create a potent vaccine base. By processing this vaccine base with our proprietary equipment, a larger batch of vaccine can be created with astonishing ease. What's more, my latest antigen and adjuvant samples yield unprecedented rates of antibody production, producing more than 1,000 times the yield of traditional materials. This not only makes it an effective vaccine, but also a potential way to eliminate existing infections. I'm surprised that was written by Dr. Bard. There was nothing in there talking about how great he is and how he's the only one who can make this, and how dare anyone else ask him any questions about this. What's this?
Override key successfully generated.
What have we here?
Override key removed.
Alright, we got a dongle. Let me look at this dongle. An emergency security key used in Nest 2 allows employees to override security protocols in the event of emergency evacuation. Okay, what can I plug this dongle into? Oh, anything else in this room? The room is red. Oh, but maybe the room is red because of the machine over here. Yeah, that's what that's pointing to. Alright, so this does... Oh, we can't actually go anywhere from here, though. We can look down. At bodies being grown in capsules. There's some big naked bodies in there.
Employees are advised to carry an override key at all
You got anything? No. Oh, the voice says employees are encouraged to carry an override key. Fortunately, that's what I have. Let's see. Guess let's go back the way we came. So we're going to have to find the 2 parts of the vaccine. Mix them together. Oh, storage right behind me. We got to do it before the government nukes the place. Though, I mean, Tyrell was the contact. Like, even if Jill makes the vaccine, who is she going to talk to? Do we even know how to get in contact with anyone from the government? I don't know about that. Oh, let me, let's see. Combine this with this, get 4 magnum bullets. That's not a lot, but... Oh. Combine with that. Okay. Let me put this away since it's just 1 taking up a whole slot. I'll put that away too. Alright. That's probably good. Alright, so where are we going? So, oh, can we use our key to get in here? Let us see. There we go.
Override complete.
In that little animation there, it should have tried to plug in and then flip over, and then try to plug in, and then flip over again, and try to, and then get it right that time. It's the little touches, you know? The little touches. Oh. It's these friends. Taking a lot. Let's give this a try. Oh. Still moving? Still moving. Is there anything in this room? It is red. There we go. Shipping notice. Cargo Nemesis. All transit within the United States is to be made via helicopter. Take extreme care during takeoff and landing, as shock to the parcel may potentially lead to self-activation. We here at the European branch are excited to hear your thoughts and evaluation of this newest prototype, and are pleased to offer this specimen to you for testing. It has been through numerous trials and possesses incredible destructive power, so please exercise extreme caution when using it. Lead developer, Dr. Herman Frankel. I like the note here, shock to the parcel may lead to self-activation. Do not jostle Nemesis's box. He might wake up. Do not shake his box. He might wake up, and he will be grumpy. Oh yeah, give me that mechanical arm action. Not enough mechanical arm, but we have a sample.
Oh, an antigen sample. I'll definitely need this for the vaccine.
Weaponry authorization request. Dear Dr. Emerson, I would like to formally request that the weaponry normally reserved for the bioweapon synthesis team be made available for any employees interfacing with the admission and dismissal of test subjects. These test subjects do not present the same levels of danger as our bioweapon products, but I believe that this weaponry authorization is advisable as outlined below. Recently, some test subjects have developed a new mutation granting them very high regrowth abilities. Our team refers to these specimens as paleheads. They have been appearing with regularity, but the specific cause has not yet been determined. The astonishing rate at which these paleheads regenerate make it difficult to deliver a lethal blow with standard weaponry. If any sort of system failure were to occur within our facility, we would be woefully underprepared to defend ourselves. For this reason, I would like to request that high-powered weaponry capable of subduing the paleheads be issued to all of our employees working in shipping and processing. This will ensure that in the event of the emergency, we will be able to quickly eliminate the threat and evacuate safely. Thank you very much for your consideration, Shipping and Processing Manager Gabby Reed. All right, so they needed some more powerful equipment because these weird naked zombies that just heal themselves keep showing up. We're calling them paleheads. Now, I know it sounds like that sounds kind of a little racist maybe. No, it's not. That's not the motivation here. There's some gunpowder in there. Oh. He's just standing right there. So I think the last time I killed them with just, maybe, 3 headshots with the shotgun? He's running. The boy's running. So I think that one's dead. Is there anything else, like, around in here? Hold on. The room is red. Oh, we got shotgun shells. We got some explosive A. Oh. Green herb. Might as well use that now. You got anything, sir? You got a note. Okay. Nope. There. Scientist's dying message. It happened. Our worst case scenario. The T virus has somehow leaked. Under orders from Dr. Bard, I'm to manufacture mass quantities of the vaccine. I've prepared a culture of the T-virus antigen. Now I just need to combine it with an adjuvant to enhance its effects, and I should be able to produce enough vaccine to save all the surviving citizens. The adjuvant samples are stored in the incubation lab. Test subjects are already wandering the halls, but I better find a way to get some samples while this culture is maturing. If I don't make it back, please complete the synthesis process. Try to find a way to stop this outbreak. It's the least we can do after setting these horrifying events in motion. Yeah, I guess it is the least. Oh, got a box. Oh, acid. That's the first time we've actually found acid rounds just laying around. Anything else? This is all blue. And what about this? This is red.
This must be what powers it.
Full. Let's see. Well, I have gunpowder and gunpowder. I could just combine those. Alright, now what do we have here? Oh, I gotta push. Anything sneaking up? Doesn't seem like it. Man, you got these, like, giant... Or are these giant fuses? Are these enormous fuses? They must be, because what else would you need to get the door working? You need 3 gigantic fuses. That's the Umbrella way. Alright. Okay, we have many hunters on the left. We have...
These are tyrants.
Okay, tyrants in training. It looks like they do have a way to go before they're ready. I don't even see an exposed heart. Oh, there's just like a...
Jesus. Is this where they're made?
There's just like one big heart in this capsule. These guys look ready to go, though. So we need to be careful about them. Got some explosive B. Can I combine? I can combine. Alright, let's see what we have. So here we have explosive rounds. We could also put some flame rounds. Maybe right now put some acid rounds. Maybe that's good for right now, just in case any of these friends break out. Room is blue. Why are these guys not listening to us? I probably should use some of this. Let me get this out. How we doing? We're on caution. You still wiggling? That guy still alive? I see some wiggling. Okay, I guess he was still alive. Got some explosive B. What we have in here? We have various organs. That just kind of looks like an arm. Oh, hello. Yeah, just organs of various kinds. Expression of concern. Dear Senior Fellow Dr. Frankel, please allow me to send my heartfelt congratulations to you and your colleagues at Umbrella Europe for completing Nemesis, a truly remarkable achievement in the field of bioweapons research, introducing a parasitic organism into a tyrant's brain to gain external control of it? How can I not marvel at such a wild idea? However, from a medical perspective, I must emphatically state my disapproval of this shift away from established umbrella policy. By turning to the use of parasites, you are setting a dangerous precedent. Viruses can be kept in check. I believe an effective vaccine can be developed for any virus on Earth, with abundant funding and a bounty of samples, of course. Can you say the same for parasites, however? Doctors have tried in vain to develop a vaccine for malaria. Parasites like Plasmodium are far more genetically complex than the T virus, and to think they will submit to control is utter folly. Perhaps in your country, consumers are willing to buy automobiles with no brakes, but here in America, they know better. Then again, I recall you have a degree in economics, so no doubt you've already devised a brilliant marketing strategy to win over the naysayers. I look forward to your talk at the Forum in Berlin next month. In the meantime, I shall be exploring medical solutions to this hubristic problem you foisted on us. Sincerely, Nathaniel Bard, PhD. You see, that's the kind of letter I'm expecting from Dr. Bard. Real, passive-aggressive. Oh, maybe in your backwards European countries, you buy cars with no brakes and do things like put parasites in tyrants, but here in America, we don't go for that nonsense, sir.
So it's called the Nemesis.
I know, I don't think Jill actually discovered that name in the original version. Sweet gamer case. Oh, we got another test. Oh, no. We're full. All right. What do I... Well, actually, I could... What? No, I want this. I can hold 6, right? Okay, it can.
An adjuvant sample. These are combined with antigens to increase immune system response.
Can I combine these two? We have the vaccine base. It's technically a vaccine, but it needs to be processed for distribution. Perhaps there is equipment for that purpose. Of course, we encountered the equipment. So we just need to go back. Here's some explosive A. Let's combine it with B. For more flame. Alright, we got the stuff. Now we just got to go back to the machine that can use the stuff. And now they're establishing that Nemesis comes from Europe. I don't think they said that in the original. Okay. We are walking back through this room. Let me maybe put some acid in this. What's my health, by the way? We're on caution. I have one first aid spray, so... Okay, now we can use this. I guess we're going back up. So bunches of friends are going to be coming out of there. So they did mention that they mentioned the Nemesis parasite, and that was already known that Nemesis has a parasite in him. But this time, they said that it's a parasite that comes from Europe. So that does make you wonder if that's supposed to be an RE4 reference. Remember, RE4 does not take place in Spain. It takes place in Europe.
The Nemesis.
This.
An adjuvant sample. These are combined with antigens to increase immune system response.
Yeah, I got that. What's the map of this room? So you got this hallway, and it goes there, and then it goes to some stairs. I'm just kind of wondering about what the possibility of running through it is, but it is quite long, and you don't actually get to a door. So running through it, I don't know if that's like a thing. That doesn't seem like it's probably a thing. I mean, we could try. Oh, this door comes down. The door comes down. Just in case you wanted to try it. Okay, there you go. Of course, this is one of we are well familiar of Umbrella's strategy of, look, if anything goes wrong, all of the doors are going to close and lock. That's been Umbrella's strategy it's always been Umbrella's strategy. What? Someone's moving. Do I need to bother with him? It looks like he's not just minding his own business. There is someone walking around over there, though. So the machine. Well, that's a save room. And it seems like a pretty good time to save. Let's see, that's just normal gunpowder. We'll put that away. Well, we can take out a green herb and combine that. Here's some high grade. Blue now. Alright, so the machine. Was it up there? I'm trying to remember which. It was there. There's the vaccine equipment, so we went up the stairs, which is here. Alright, let's stick our tube in the machine. It's going to make it a better tube. We have to solve a puzzle before the tube can be made better, though, I think. Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. No. Eh? Eh? Yes. I did the good thing.
Synthesizing vaccine.
Yes.
Synthesis complete. Please remove the vaccine canister.
We have it. Was there any, like, rhyme or reason to that puzzle? And Jill's always getting taken by surprise by tentacles. Oh, all right. Just, just random tentacle. Came out to say hi, I guess. Now we're somewhere that we weren't able to go before. Despite our stance, it looks like I'm fine. Let's take a look at this. A vaccine that can prevent and cure the T-virus. This should be enough to treat many people, even all of Raccoon City. I don't know about that, Jill. I don't know about that. It doesn't seem like enough for the entire city. All right, we got one of these. Oh, this is blue. That's fine. Let's go in here. It's a good thing that Jill made a magic knife appear, because we're not carrying one. W. Mash W? Probably. I'm mashing. Do I hold or mash? Oh, I think it's just hold. I think it's hold. Yeah, it is just hold. Odd that they decided to put one QTE in the game. Usually if you have QTEs, you will have multiple. This was the first one, I think. The first one in the whole game. Alright, we got some high grade. Can't pick that up now. I can put that away. We'll get the high grade. Okay. So I think I just have normal gunpowder. I don't think I have another high grade. Because the last one I got I used to make shotgun rounds, which is fine. We can do that. Let's put that away and take this out. Shotgun rounds are always good. Anything else in here? Oh, something over here. Oh, there's more high grade over here. Now we're blue. Wonder what happened to Carlos. Like, Carlos came here to find the vaccine, and I guess he didn't because we've got it here. But Carlos seems to have vanished. Alright, I guess I can put these 2 explosive rounds away. I have 12 flame rounds. I have the 1 first aid spray. I have magnum and ammo. Shotgun and ammo. I have explosive B. I could make more ammo with that. What do I have? I have explosive A, so I could make more fire if I needed more fire. Well, at this point, who knows if I'll find any more explosive B to make acid, so maybe just getting all the fire that I can would be what I would want. I have this 1 mine round, which I don't know if I would... I don't know if I'll actually need that. Alright, maybe for right now, yeah, maybe we'll just say go all in on flame. Take that out. Take it out. Oh, that's not what I meant. Sorry, that. 1 flame round there. Combine. Combine. There we go. Maybe take out another one of these. Alright, let's see how that goes.
What in God's name is this place?
Why, it's a boss arena, I think. I mean, we're going down in it, I guess. More flame rounds. I hope Nemesis doesn't like fire. Here at Umbrella, we are proud of our state-of-the-art boss arena that we have built in the Nest 2 for the inevitable showdown with the creations that...
What do we have here?
Nikolai, don't! The city needs that vaccine!
More than I do. I don't think the wisdom I've been trying to impart on you is getting through. Now, I know you can't put a price on life. But I'm in this business to get paid. So, let's make a deal. You go down there, battle the Nemesis, and I'll recall it all and sell the combat data. Put on a good show, and maybe I don't need the vaccine. Agreed? Good.
Now, Nikolai just has the superpower of teleporting exactly where he needs to be. I like how he still has like a little bit of his coat on. It's like it's not much, but you can see like a little bit of his coat flapping on his back. Oh, being munched on. Now, actually, Nemesis was just motorboating Jill there. Please, Nemesis, that's inappropriate. Oh, I am not dodging well. Well, last time we fought, his weak point was his heart, but it doesn't seem especially visible right now.
Jill, is that you?
Oh.
Carlos?
You're okay. Let me spot for you.
Good idea.
Wait, what does that mean? Okay. Maybe I should have taken that one mine round.
He's hiding behind tank 1.
Should I shoot the tank?
He's behind the wood.
Oh. Well, I did. Thank you, Carlos, for mentioning that there were zombies. Zombies this time.
Here comes some more.
Are they just here the whole time? They're just standing up now?
Number 8.
Number 8? I'll give it a shot. See what oh, there he is.
Now, rip that fucker apart.
Oh, I got whipped. Nemesis is highly flammable. Okay. I guess it's confirming that this is the ammo I'm supposed to be using. Let's see. It still does let us go back in here, though. So if that's the case, maybe I should just take out more health. I could also try using that one mine round when he starts running around. And I guess Nikolai's going to take this anyway. Oh, no, I can't. I was about to say, if I put it in there, I mean, he's still going to take it in the story cutscene, right? I can probably just put the handgun away. Alright. Alright, there was something over on the other side, right? Okay, no, I already got it. Guess that went between his legs.
Jill, is that you?
Carlos?
You're okay. Let me spot for you.
Good idea.
Okay, so I guess he's gonna start running around. Let me switch this ammo. Oh, okay, no, it's stuck. It's stuck. Oh, good, that worked. That doesn't explode the tank or anything.
He's behind number 2.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, he got me right after I used that.
Got some more incoming. comes a crane. Use it to climb up.
Come on. Come on.
Jill, get back!
Well, it's not a box. It's almost good enough.
I'm gonna melt this fucker into mush. Okay, I'll meet you up ahead.
Nikolai, where did you go?
This is the third achievement that has been Nemesis down.
I have to get that vaccine back.
Well, Nikolai clearly is able to just teleport to wherever he needs to be, so it's a problem. I mean, yeah, we can try to find him, but who knows where he went. Okay, so ammo. Used up all my flame rounds. I still have plenty of shells, so that's good. I have some magnum. I do have some... Also some handgun if I wanted. If there were, like, normal zombies in the way. You could also take out the explosive rounds. One first aid spray. I keep getting, still get a lot of normal gunpowder. I'm not really sure why. Like this late in the game. This is still red. First aid spray. What's that? Oh. Weapons spec sheet. Electromagnetic weapons program. Redacted. Project title. Ferromagnetic infantry use next generation railgun. Development code name Finger. Chief Development NES2 Lead Researcher Cornell Garner, assisting developers United States Army. Ammo caliber 60mm, muzzle velocity 6,000 meters per second. Project objective: suppression of new bioweapons in case of outbreak. Additional notes: extreme firepower provides the secondary benefit of completely obliterating the target, leaving no trace behind. User feedback: this thing is totally rad. Tyrant's out of line. Just give him the finger and problem solved. Okay, I was going to make that joke, but I guess the file is just doing that we're going to give him the finger. Packs the firepower we need. It would be even better if there was a way to control the output. Mobility may prove to be problematic in the field. Perhaps its platform could be refined. It requires multiple power sources. May be difficult to secure in practice. Can you consolidate to a single power source? Man, Umbrella cannot even get an elevator to use one single fuse. They are not consolidating this to a single power source. I also like the idea that Umbrella, in order to control their bioweapons, they're just making more powerful inanimate weapons. Like, the powerful weapons don't have to be alive. They don't have to be living things that can go out of control. You can just make big powerful guns. It's fine, really. You can it's probably even better to just do it that way. So is that it right there?
It's done. Give me the vaccine, you greedy son of a bitch.
No. You bring money. I like money. We shall make ours an ongoing arrangement. Now drop the gun! Have you ever seen anything so incredible? The data on this would be worth millions. Well, you know how it is. City's about to explode, and you can't put a price on life. Good luck!
Nikolai!
Jill!
Go after Nikolai! He's got the vaccine!
What about you?
We're running out of time. I've got this.
I know you do.
Look, just so you know, this is the last fucking time.
So much combat data! Could you even imagine what we're gonna get from this?
Bumbling compartment.
Now we're talking.
Wow, that seems heavy. Okay, let's look at that head.
Showdown in progress. Please reactivate power sources.
Damn, it needs power.
I do like they remixed the original music for this. That's fine. That's fine. Is that popping out like back all the way every time that happens? That might be.
Felt that, did you? How about some more?
I'm popping his things. I'm popping his nasty things. Is that all his things? Oh, wait. Oh, wait, he collapsed. And one of his hands just happened to fall on me.
Power sources remaining. One power source remaining.
Go ahead! I'm gonna put you right back on your ass.
Let's see, we're on fine right now. Out of explosive rounds. I do still have mag. I appreciate how gross this is.
All power sources activated. Powering
You think I
up.
don't know how to fuck you up?
Oh, W?
Come on! Next time, take the fucking hit! Good riddance.
Oh, Nemesis down with all explanation points. So I think he is actually down. This room is red. I don't know if I need things, but there are things to pick up. There are many things. Actually, most of it was handgun ammo. Maybe there's still zombies to shoot on the way out. Anything over there? I don't think so. guess we just go through the flaming tunnel of Nemesis's big, disgusting garbage corpse. Oh, we can't go... I thought we were running down there. We are not. Okay, there's like a ladder over there, I guess is where we're gonna go. It's over on that corner. Looks like it's over on that corner. No, it's the bathroom pit.
I hope Carlos managed to stop him.
It's where the employees have to, you know... Well, you remember. You remember from RE2.
I can still catch him.
No info. I cannot tell if this is red.
Oh no.
You're not going to stop. Promised you this, didn't I?
No! Do you have any idea what you've just done?
No, don't care. My client ordered me to reduce umbrella to rub.
10 minutes until missile
Ah.
impact.
The missile has launched. And that is my cue. Goodbye, Miss Valentine. Shame you didn't listen to me when you had the chance.
Jill! Shoot him!
I can't! I'll hit you!
Do it! You have to! There's no other way.
Carlos!
Hey, I told you I couldn't leave you in a Carlos's world. That would just be too cruel. What about him?
Why'd you do it?
There's a price tag for everything. Even letting the world burn.
Who are you working for?
I'll tell you, if you get me out of here. I'll pay you whatever you want. You're a fool. You're a fool! If I die, you'll never find out the truth.
I don't mind a little detective work.
Jill, you all right? finally over.
So long, RC.
I felt empty and cold as the heat from the blast washed over us. All this death wasn't caused by a monster-making virus. It was greed. Human greed. I decided then and there, the ashes of Raccoon City would be Umbrella's ashes too. I would end them, once and for all.
When I'm done with them, their shares are gonna be worth nothing on the stock market. Their value's gonna plummet. And then what, Umbrella? Then what? They didn't really show the destruction of the city, though. They kind of had that off screen. Like, you saw a white flash, and Jill and Carlos are like, "Whoa!" But I mean, you didn't actually see the city get blown up. Also, no Barry. How can they have no Barry? I did enjoy how concerned Nikolai was about the combat data. I mean, it is kind of a running joke in Resident Evil, but I liked how he was saying that out loud. He just wants to get the combat data so he can sell it to Umbrella and make all this money. I mean, I guess he wouldn't be selling it to Umbrella. He'd be selling it to whoever his mysterious employer is. But then, of course, it's the mystery of who the employer is. One possible thing maybe could be that mysterious evil group from RE7 that made Evelyn and who Lucas was working for. Well, they don't really say much about them. And if they wanted to put like another evil organization in this, they could always do that. I also have to say that I was quite impressed by Jill picking up that railgun. It seemed entirely too big. It seemed that Jill was channeling the anime in that instant. You know, somehow the nuclear blast just is missing something without a news reporter very calmly saying that the president and the federal council has passed judgment over the citizens of Raccoon City. Just, it lacks the gravitas. I think this song is a remix of the original credits song from RE3. So that's nice. I'm pretty sure it is, because I know I've heard this. I guess Jill kept that as a souvenir. And that is, well, that's Resident Evil 3. I enjoyed it. I liked that quite a bit. I know that a lot of people were disappointed in that some of the locations from the original game, I should say, were not in this. I didn't mind that so much. I did think it was kind of strange that a lot of the late game stuff was the hospital and finding the fuses underneath the hospital. And then, of course, the factory was replaced with the lab, which is not that bad. But I think the one, as far as locations go, I would have wanted the city streets to have been expanded a bit more. Like, I think that would be the only complaint I would have about that. I don't think the other locations are all that important, but the city streets are basically the main location of the game. I would have liked to have seen a bit more of that, a bit more of the layout of Raccoon City, especially since the Raccoon City in this game is not the strange alleyway city of the original game, in which everywhere you go are just like these hallways between buildings, like a city connected by alleyways everywhere. This was more like, this felt a bit more like an actual city, but that section is not all that long. So overall, I enjoyed it, but there's not that much, not as much to it as compared to RE2. So in RE2 Remake, the game does last longer. This definitely is a bit shorter, especially if you don't take the time to read all the files and look at the posters on the walls and all that. Also, no additional modes. RE2 Remake, of course, did have Fourth Survivor and Tofu, and then had the DLC with Ghost Survivors, but this game does not have that. The shop has been unlocked. You get points used to unlock items, can be earned by completing in-game challenges. So let's see, we have bonuses. We can take a look at this. Records. Got some concept art for Jill's room, it looks like. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of concept art. I'm pressing buttons, but I don't think we can look at it from here. I guess we look at them from the galleries. Let's see what has not been obtained. Defeat 80 enemies with a handgun. So 20 before I get to that. Gunslinger, 200 enemies. I don't know, yeah, just play the game a few times, I guess. That's what this achievement is for. Defeat 100 enemies with a shotgun. Again, like, play the game like 3 times. That's basically what that comes down to. 130 enemies with a shotgun, make some noise. 80 enemies with a grenade launcher. 120 enemies with a grenade launcher. 20 enemies with a mag. 80 enemies with a mag. 200 enemies with assault rifle. 400 enemies with assault rifle. 400 enemies. Defeat 800 enemies. Defeat 1,100 enemies. Defeat 1,400 enemies. Defeat 2,000 enemies. 2 enemies with a single shot, so I did get that. Knock the hats off of 28 zombies, so I did that 10 times. I guess if you are... I guess that would mostly be cops. Mostly cop zombies that you could do that with. Cause Nemesis to relinquish an item. Exhaust all conversations with Dario. It's called Forget About Him. And we did that, of course. We heard all that sweet dialogue with Dario. We never got to go back and see how Dario was doing. As far as we know, he might have been alive that whole time in his container until the nuke hit. We defeated Zombie Brad. Do you have the option of not defeating Zombie Brad? It seemed like you had to, but maybe you can just run into the RPD without doing that. Place all the jewels, right? Gather the fuses in the warehouse when... a time challenge! Can Jill get all the fuses in 5 minutes? Collect all weapons in the campaign. Collect all weapon parts. There was 1 weapon part that I missed, it seems. Read all story files. There were 5 files I missed. Destroy all Charlie dolls. I didn't do much of that. Okay, I did do the Master of Unlocking. Complete the game on Assisted or Higher, Standard or Higher, Hardcore or Higher. Complete the game with S rank on Standard or Higher, S rank on Hardcore or Higher. Complete the game with A rank or higher. Complete the game without opening the item box. Yeah, that was an RE2 remake as well. That doesn't sound fun. I guess someone could try that if they wanted. Use 1 or fewer recovery items. So don't heal yourself more than once. I do like the name of this achievement, though. I might need these later. It's very, I like the name of that. Sprinter, complete game in under 2 hours. Okay, and then complete all challenges. What is the shop? So I have 9,000 points. I could buy Jill's Stars costume. I could buy a recovery coin. You hold the coin, and you gradually regenerate health, and you can carry 2. That's odd. A regen item. Increases your defense. Increases your attack power. Increases the amount of ammo gained when crafting. Manual of Compiled Stars Close Range Combat Knowledge, edited by Chris Redfield. While held, physical feats such as perfect dodge become easier to perform. Okay, so if you want a larger timing window on the perfect dodge, you can carry this. Oh, this is the actual combat data, isn't it? Yes, I guess this is the valuable data. The lockpick. I mean, we get that in the game. Maybe you would just have that at all times? Yeah? I guess you just have this from the beginning? You can buy hip pouches. Oh, I guess in assisted mode, you find more hip pouches. So you can buy 2 more. So in standard and above, you can have a complete inventory set. The Hot Dogger. As its name implies, this Umbrella-developed anti-bioweapon knife is used by those who like to show off. The blade can be superheated, causing the target to burst into flames. That sounds pretty awesome. We can make enemies go on fire by stabbing them. Samurai Edge. The Raiden, energy weapon developed by Umbrella based on airborne electrical phenomena. It produces great stopping power, but only when targeting enemy weak points. So... You shoot specific body parts that are the enemy weak points. Infinite Mup. Very well balanced 16-shot 9mm handgun. Pinpoint accuracy has led to its adoption by countless militaries. Infinite CQBR assault rifle. Infinite rocket launcher, the classic. What did that say? The piercing power of the rocket causes more damage than the explosion. Alright, so I could think about if I want to buy anything with that. Concept art, let's have a look. Stuff that's locked, but here's Carlos. Here's Nemesis. You can see him with his trash bags. Here's some hunters. Getting a better look at the Gamma. Uptown. I can see what it looked like before it was on fire. Jill's room. I Am Not Me. I don't remember seeing this. Right? The big head. I'm still disappointed that we were not able to drop the big head on top of Nemesis. Here's Bar Jack. Dario's warehouse. We don't even see... we can sort of see on the side his container, but really the container is the star of the show here. The donut shop. Gas station. The Stogla gas station. Our favorite, of course. The hospital. Lab corridors. Just some Nest stuff. Storyboards. Okay, so I guess you read them from top to bottom. Jill is on... an explosion. Jill's on the ground. Nemesis grabs, picks her up. Jill kicks him in the face. Then he drops her. She crawls away. Then tries to punch her, but she dodges. She runs out. Then he throws something after her. Then on column 3, she gets out on the fire escape, steps down. Nemesis busts through the wall. On column 4... Nemesis gets her with a tentacle around the ankle, but she chops it off with a piece of debris, and she runs away. Column 5, she goes down a fire escape. Nemesis busts out of a wall, grabs her, and throws her into the corridor. Column 6, Nemesis smashes the floor, picks up a piece of ceiling, and chases after her with it. Column 7, Jill makes it to the door, and the ceiling caves in on Nemesis. Here's Mega Man. I'm glad we have some clear images of Mega Man and his comic book cover. It's not just a buster. It's not just a buster, a Mega Buster. And I believe that action figure is saying, I am Mega Man, I will protect the peace of the universe. And that Mega Man action figure box, it says, try me, in a red arrow pointing to Mega Man's crotch. That's a strange decision for that packaging. I think it's questionable as to what it's trying to say, but that's what it's pointing to. I didn't do that. They did that. They did that. I have 16 out of 30 unlocked. And models. Here's some Jill. There's a Charlie doll. Go back to Jill. Jill in Star's gear. Here's another pose. Ah! Jill doesn't like what's happening here. Her shoulder pads are not big enough, clearly. There we go. Shoulder pads need to be bigger. Here's Jill Classic. Carlos with his classic hair. Let's have a look at that hair. There we go. It's not so great after seeing Carlos's magnificent hair in this game. This is a little underwhelming, I think. It's a little underwhelming. There's Brad Vickers. Murphy. Okay, so Murphy, he's hurt. Oh, actually, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to click on that. I wanted to... So I guess his leg was hurt. Was he bitten? Was he infected? I guess we'll never know. He said he wasn't infected, but Nikolai clearly thought otherwise. Here's Dario. Dario is... He's not happy about what's happening here. Here's Marvin. Uninjured Marvin. Here's Kendo. Zombie Dog. Stage 2 Nemesis. And of course, what has been demanded is if we find out if he does have a rendered anus. That's what everyone apparently wants to know. Let's see if we can find out. It's not letting us really in there. Yeah, he's got like a loincloth on underneath that. You see that? Look, Nemesis has his modesty. He is not without shame. So I guess that's what I have unlocked. Well, all right. I guess that's going to be it for tonight's stream. And I do want to... considering it's a short game, as we have seen, I do want to go for another playthrough. We'll try it on a harder difficulty, and we'll see what we can do to make things any different about a second playthrough here. See how that goes. I haven't heard any plans or intent for any DLC for the game, like we had Ghost Survivors for RE2. So it might be the case that there just isn't anything. I would hope there would be, but it might be that there's not. I don't know. But that's what we have for this playthrough, this first playthrough of Resident Evil 3. And I hope you have a good night.